you also look at metaphor. Could anyone remind us what a simile is? Any volunteers? Trophy?
That's a simile is when it is describing two things using like or as.
Alright, so I prefer the word comparing. Comparing two things using like or as. What about a metaphor? Yes?
Metaphor is comparing two things without using like or as.
Yes. So the difference is that in simile, you have like or as, and the metaphor don't have like or as, but you will still make a comparison. There's another device called personification. What word comes from personification? Person. Do you think this word gives us an indication of what personification is? It probably has something to do with people. Don't you think? Yeah. Do you know that we are introduced to these devices from a very young age? Even in nursery rhymes and stories, fairy tale stories, we are introduced to personification. I'm going to give you an example. Right? You all know the nursery rhyme, the cat and the fiddle? Yes. Alright. So we have our example of our nursery rhyme here. The cat and the fiddle. When you say a cow could jump over who? No. What about a dog laughing? No. Yes. You got to know? What about a dish? Let's look at this. We have some objects here that are given life. Right? The first object we have here, or animal, would be a cow. And the next thing we have here is the dog. Because the dog. And the action here is laughing. And humans laugh. Right? A dog cannot laugh. Right? Even if it's happy, it's not laughing. It will laugh. Right? And the funny thing is, this dish is running, or ran. The dish ran away. So, these objects here are given life. It's given a human quality. Okay? So, from looking at this here, we can see that it's introduced to personification from a very young age. Okay? So, this will take us now to what a personification is. A personification is a literary device which gives inanimate objects life or human qualities. Okay, now we are going to look at the poem and we are going to identify the personifications the poet used to give life to inanimate objects in the poem. Okay, Siobhan is going to read first and then we are going to ask a member from each group to identify a personification.
The fantastic tulip. The tulip slowly woke up from her beautiful, lovely sleep. She stretched her colorful, bright petals. Her shiny brown eyes popped out while she was dancing in the sunlight. She stood still while a cool breeze beckoned her petals amongst the other tulips. The tulip slowly curled up into a ball. She contemplated about her fantastic, graceful roots.
Thank you. Alright, now we are going to identify some personification. And we are going to look at group 1 first. And can Sonia identify the first personification first, please?
She stretched her colorful bright petals. Stretched and
right. She stretched her colorful bright petals. Why would the poet say she stretched her bright petals?
because there's an she opened out of
Right, petals open out and stretch like how humans will stretch and even now gets up. Because remember in the beginning of the poet said that the tulip slowly woke up. So picture yourself getting up from bed and you're waking up and you're stretching. Right? Yeah, slowly give it life there. What about this group here? Station.
we didn't get our
While she was dancing in the sun, dancing. Can they flower dance?
Yeah, but I should blow.
Right. So we talk about here the movement of the flower. It is similar to if someone is dancing, probably swaying, you know. So the breeze, wind, blow, and that causes the flower to move. Right now we are going to do some sentences. Right, you are going to identify the inanimate object and the action or the human quality that makes it a personification. Is that clear? So you're going to be given 10 sentences. Okay? No life. And you're going to underline the human quality that gives that object life. Right? So we're going to get some volunteers from the classroom to come and do this activity on the board first. Okay? We're going to start with Kia. Kia, can you do number 1 first, please?
I don't want to get the record.
Okay. Right, the rain is inanimate. Right, very good.
The trees is the inanimated object.
Right.
And dance is the human quality given.
Good, very good.
Was begging for water. Run grass, inanimated object. And begging was begging is
Right. One is begging for water. It's human quality. Alright, so my alarm scream at me to wake up. And my alarm is what? The inanimate object. And scream is the human quality.
The inanimate object.
Yes.
Tiptoe is the human quality.
Right, good. Good. Very good. Number 8, Darnell. The flowers waltz in the gentle breeze.
and then by the tree
So the flowers is the inanimate object. Good. Was is the human quality given service. Very good. Alright. The last activity for today, we are going to make similar personification from the words given here. Right? In list A, we have all the inanimate objects. In list B, we have those action words which are human qualities. So we are going to form personifications here. Okay? So do we have a volunteer for the sun? Yes, here.
The sun looked down with love on the flower garden.
The sun looked down with love at the flower garden. Good. What about the moon? Yes?
The moon glared at the valley below.
The moon glared at the valley below. Yes?
The stars danced across the sky.
The stars danced across the sky. That's good. What about thunder? Earlier you had a good one with thunder also.
The
thunder grumbled during the storm. Good. And the waves. Isaiah. The waves. The waves lash against the shoreline. We have done 3 activities today. The first activity, we identify personifications in a poem. Okay? The second activity, we looked at 10 sentences where we had to find the inanimate object and the human quality, right? That talks about the inanimate object. And in this last activity, we had to form personifications from this list given here. So I want you to remember that personification, just like simile and metaphor, helps make your stories or poems more interesting, more entertaining for the reader. Alright, it also makes it clearer for us to understand what you are trying to see. Okay? And a personification is a literary device where you give life to an inanimate object. Is that clear?
Yes.